Hello and welcome back to yet more Triangle Strategy. It's a number of days of playing this. I think 6. I can't remember, even though I wrote the stream title literally 12 minutes ago. I got my ass handed to me last time by making the absolute wrong decision for the invasion. So we have to fight Avlora. I lost quite spectacularly, but I learned a little bit about the fight, so we're going to go in. I've done a lot of grinding, so everyone is now at the recommended level for the fight, except for Hosobara and Corentin, but I couldn't be bothered to replay it again just to get them up. So we're gonna go straight back in and have another go. Although I think I may have to like skip through the talky stuff again. Oh, I have 4 character stories to watch. Okay. I guess this is what happens when you do a load of grinding off screen. I did not even know these were a thing the last time I played this game. I also booted up my old save and was just like, no, I'm not playing this.
Seems as if the troubles never cease. I'd kill for a drop of ale.
I take it you and Benedict have seen your share of trouble. You have both served House Wolfort for many years, yes?
Aye. We both served Lord Simon since we were green between the ears. Through the good times and the bad. See him now, you wouldn't believe the stories of what we got up to in our tender years. Even then, though, he was always the schemer. Always drawing me into his fanciful plots.
Has so much changed since then?
I don't reckon so. In any case, was there something you wanted to ask me?
There was. The other day, Benedict posed quite the strange question to me. Where snowbell blossoms bloom?
Indeed. I thought perhaps you had seen trace of the flowers while scouting with Fluky.
I've spotted clusters of them in the deep mountain passes before, but not of late.
So it is as I thought. They have ever been a rare sight, even more so in recent years. I had thought to procure one, but it may be wise to temper my expectations in that regard.
Life always finds a way to flourish. I am certain Anna and I can find one before long.
I would not have you chasing my idle fancies. You both have more vital duties to attend to.
Of course.
So, Benedict's looking for a snowbell blossom. What's so peculiar about that?
Nothing. If it were anyone else asking.
Yeah, he does strike me as like the last person that you would expect to ask you to find flowers.
However, I think you'd agree that Benedict is not the type to go picking flowers on a whim.
Probably poison or something.
They say that when a snowbell blooms...
That moment is frozen in time. Aye.
Precisely. You and Benedict both never fail to surprise. But of all flowers, why the snowbell? Does he have some lady love I'm unaware of?
Oh, he's totally in love with it.
That, but I'll tell you one thing, Hewitt. We've all got moments locked away and placed close to our hearts.
He's so in love with Thingy's mum.
Me? Even a stubborn-headed mule like Benedict. Like the snowbell, we want him frozen like that forever. And like the snowbell, they're liable to shatter if we let another handle him carelessly.
I understand. I apologize if I was too forward. Let us forget the matter.
No, it isn't you that needs to apologize. I'm always telling Benedict no one likes being lectured.
It was enlightening. I see you and Benedict are true friends.
For lack of a better word, aye. Bring me a draft
True
of ale,
friends.
and I'll tell you all about our younger days.
True friends.
What I can remember.
Oops.
I may have to take you up on that offer.
Do you really reckon snowbells are still blooming somewhere out there?
Perhaps. Though I've not seen them in this region. They may still bloom in the southern reaches.
In other words, a trek and a half from here. Don't give up the search, my friend.
I am still like I'm loving the way that these characters are written. Hey, Axford, we are being strategic with the triangles. But we're gonna try. We're gonna try. And that have movement was only innocent things. To know what you're talking about. Wait, so whose story was that? If it wasn't Hewitt. Oh, they've gone. Okay. Okay.
A whole day of hunting, and this is all I have to show for it. Wanted to give Lord Serenoa something meaty for once.
Yeah, it's so innocent here.
Deer is no easy prey. You are a skilled hunter.
One deer to your 3 boar? It's plain who the better of us is. I don't reckon you let a single one escape.
Deer and boar.
Bee hunting is your true calling.
Perhaps. Before I was knighted, I was keeper of the Hawk's Roost. And besides, I come from a long line of hunters.
That's so. And what drove you to fight men for a living?
Men.
Lambrook put
Men
out a
drove me to
call
fight men.
for that they might challenge S. Frost's aerial superiority. I answered that call. My training was the hardest thing I've ever had to do. But I won a position in the Kingsguard, where I petitioned to serve Prince Roland personally.
Seeing you in action, I'm sure you could have made a fine commander. Yet you stuck by the prince's side.
Yes, I did.
I'm sure it'll be fine, man. Three years ago. Oh.
Flugy has yet to return. I hope he isn't in danger.
What's this then? A traveler out here all alone, huh? And in sore need of protection by my reckoning. Hand over your coin purse and maybe we can reach an arrangement.
Bandits? Here? How could I be so careless?
Oh, Roland saved her.
I'd advise against running. Ain't nowhere for you to go. Enough! Are you hurt?
I'm fine, thanks to you. Had you not showed up when you did, I could have ended up dead. You have my gratitude.
Oh. But.
Is that your hawk? It guided me here. I was in the middle of a hunt, but your bird cried out as if calling to me.
The bird is her wingman. I hate myself. I hate myself.
I did not loose that arrow. I've never known hawks could be so wise.
His name is Flugy, and he's more than my hawk. He's my closest companion.
The bandits are growing more bold by the day. It is best you returned home.
Wait! I have scarce little to give in the way of coin, but still, there must be something I can do to repay you.
Think nothing of it. It is the royal family's duty to protect our subjects.
The royal... Good heavens! You're Prince Roland! Forgive me, Your Highness.
There's no need for all that stuffy formality. May we meet again soon.
Yes, Your Highness.
Oh, so he saved her, so she dedicated her life to him.
That was my first meeting with the prince. He saved my life, and for that, I shall be forever in his debt. I could settle for no less than the Kingsguard.
The shield guy shows up in a lot of people's stories. 2 more.
Greetings. Were you training outside?
Not today. Even I stay away from the proving grounds on occasion. The members of the King's Guard must keep themselves in prime fighting shape. That includes resting when our bodies are weary.
Rest very important.
A wise policy. The handmaidens of Esfrost adhere to a similar principle. With clear eyes, we see, we serve, we anticipate.
Interesting. Although our tools are different, we're alike in our aims.
Indeed. We must be the pillars our charges turn to in times of need. Even so, we are only human. If I may ask in confidence, do you ever find it trying to serve Prince Roland?
Shaka, thank you so much for the 15 months. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well.
Is he ever unreasonable? Have you ever found your patience tested?
No, never. It is an honor to serve, always. It is an odd question to ask, but I must confess I find it hard to imagine what it is like to serve in a society such as Esfrost's.
We live in a society.
As do I, although I lived through it. It all feels as if it were so long ago.
You're not one for speaking plain, are you? But I suspect we may have much in common. I'm curious to hear your story, if you are willing to share it.
Of course. I made a promise to myself long ago to effect change through my own deeds, not to live as a mere servant.
And
Good
what
plan.
came of that promise?
Hailing from Hyzant, at first I endeavored to learn at the ministry, that I might use the knowledge gained there to help others. But they guard their secrets fiercely, and maintain strict control over what fields their students can pursue. As much as it pained me to leave my home, I could not suffer such stifling rules, and so set forth to Esfrost. I took quickly to learning at the archives, where independent study is encouraged. I spent days in the stacks, soaking up as much knowledge as I could, when one day...
I don't want to accuse the barkeep woman of anything, but those fish have been there this whole time.
You are the one called Gila, yes?
Yes, my lord.
They tell me you're the most talented researcher the archives have ever seen.
I couldn't say that, my lord. Though I do spend more time here than most anyone else.
Admirable modesty. And you aren't frightened of me. Most impressive. I believe we have a suitable role for you. Come with me. The Archduke would have a word.
The Archduke? But...
No harm will come to you, if that is your fear. Now, follow me.
Doubt. Doubt. Press X to doubt. Big doubt.
Lord Svarog had arranged an audience with the former Archduke of Esfrost, who appointed me as Frederica's personal tutor. She was the former
No, I
Archduke's
can't see if I put that on
daughter,
there.
so I took my
I
duty
tried.
seriously. Yet I could never shake the feeling that I had betrayed my ideals. Perhaps I justified it by telling myself that my teachings could plant the seed for change.
An indirect approach, but an active one nonetheless.
The chance was unexpected, to be sure, but I could not very well deny it. The Archduke's successor, Gustadov, was a man that paid no heed to birth or blood. He effected a change in people's attitudes, a change which provided fertile ground in which my teachings could take root. Thus, I stayed by Frederica's side. Truth be told, I had not thought to be with her for this long. And yet, here I am. Life is truly a journey of unforeseen destinations.
We often find ourselves in weird place when we follow gingers. All right, last character story. And this is the Sage. The Mesne.
That should do it. You should be able to use that arm just fine in no time.
Many thanks, lad. You truly are a talented one. My apologies for treating you like an intruder the other day.
Think nothing of it, my good man. If you need anything else, I'm more than happy to help.
Your magic never ceases to amaze. Did you learn everything from your grandfather?
You bet I did. The Archmage Grandante taught me everything I know.
Grandante. There's something I've been meaning to ask you, Narv.
Ask away.
I was in Hyzand for a short time, studying at the Ministry. No doubt you know it's considered the greatest authority in this world when it comes to matters arcane. Their library contains everything from records of magically enhanced soldiers to technical tomes and much, much more. Their chronicles on the history of magic, too, were the most comprehensive in our realm. And yet, I do not recall seeing even a single mention of a mage named Grandante.
Grandante.
One would think the achievements of such a
Grandante.
powerful sorcerer would be recorded somewhere. Why are they not?
Those awful Hyzantians. Truly, they have no shame.
Narv?
The
Well, I mean,
chronicles
their
are
society's
good.
built on racism, so...
They were written by my grandfather's own hand.
What? But then why is he not credited by name?
He refused to do the research the former Hierophant ordered of him, and was branded a heretic and unbeliever. They erased his name and achievements from the records, and made it like he never existed at all. He was then banished from the city and died in exile, his name all but forgotten. It's all their fault no one knows of the Archmage Grandante.
I had no idea.
I had no idea.
These robes I wear were once his. They're the only remaining proof that he once walked this realm.
So you carry his memory with you everywhere you go.
I promised myself I would make the Archmage Grandante's name known around the world. So I'm going to work harder than I've ever worked before, until all in the realm know his story. And in the process, I'll become the greatest mage this world has ever seen.
That's the spirit.
Thanks, Gila. Just you watch, Grandfather. I'm going to make you proud.
Yeah, you are. Eventually. When we figure out how to get past this level. Right. That's all the character stuff done. It's super interesting. They put a lot of effort into making the cast of characters feel quite alive. Right. I've seen all of this story, so I'm just going to skip through it again because I had to retreat. Hey, Daniel, thank you so much for the 7 months. Hope you're doing well. Happy Saturday. Saturday. It's Saturday, not Sunday. All right. So the enemies were weak to fire, weren't they? I think the key's kind of in the name of... Yeah. Abilities Blessing of Ice. Increases your ice resistance while decreasing it. Wow, okay. So they're all going to be weak to... You're not. But so that was the bow soldier. Oh, it's just the bows that are weak to fire. Okay. So I've had a bit of a brainwave about how to approach this. Because I have a feeling she's always going to go for I do want you. Saying he's recommended, but I don't see why. Right, who don't I want? I didn't particularly feel like he did much impact last time.
Understood.
I do want Anna as well.
I live to serve.
The honor is mine.
All she really did was stay alive. Oh, she did. She got a lot of kills as well. Let me have a look at how things are set up. Yeah. So I've got a healer there. I need another melee unit down here, really. So that I can, like, wall off. Actually, I want her up here. Corentin's kind of essential to the plan that I'm trying to do. So I'm gonna try like this, and I'm gonna swap these two. No, I'm just gonna put her here. Oh, then there's no healers up here, is there? No. I don't think we'll need them though, so I'm gonna try like this. What I'm essentially thinking of doing is putting an ice wall on the steps there and just like sealing off the route to the top and picking them off, while the characters at the bottom weather the attacks. We'll see how it goes.
Sarah Noah, you...
All I do for my...
I was a fool to... However, I will not be a...
Come at me!
Yeah. So, oh no, that does push him forward, doesn't it? It's a shame he can't get there. Just gonna shove. Just gonna attack, sorry.
Flee while you have the chance.
Oh, she does. Oh, she always goes up there. Okay. Like, I just need this healer needs to die very quickly.
For the honor of House Wolford.
Okay.
Thought you had me, huh? To lead,
Nice.
I must grow.
All right, now the useless NPC's turns.
No true that hit the mark.
His act again is a little bit busto though.
To victory.
Yeah, because if I just stick him there and put a bulwark on him,
Stay composed.
that'll up his defense. So if he gets targeted, it's kind of okay. Nice. Oh, I guess the reason to bring the other guy is because... Oh, that's going to hit a lot of people, isn't it? Oh, it's not actually, because he's not on water. I do think I just want to take one of them out.
Don't be afraid.
they're just as dangerous at any other hit point except dead, so... Alright. Good luck, NPCs that do nothing. Oh! They're doing a tactics. They're actually doing a tactics. Okay. So if I then haste... I haste Eridor, actually. Because then he can just walk in and provoke those three. And sort of pincer them. Alright. Not sure plan's going to work. Well, it might, actually.
I will end this.
Okay. No, ideally... Okay, right, hang on, let's change what she's doing. So let's move her here. Yeah, the archers have gotten firmly out of her way, which is quite annoying. Right.
Stay right there.
So, it falls to me.
Because what I wanted to do... Oh, I forget he has to have a direct line of sight.
Let me cause some trouble.
I'm not trapped up here with you. You're trapped up here with me.
Very well.
Hopefully, they'll be paralyzed.
The heavens raise.
Nice. What? I guess immobilization doesn't matter. Boo. And also boo. Big boo. Very nice. Good use of a turn. Oh. Alright. Yeah, I guess my... Get wrecked. He stands there, he can back attack for both of them. She has no idea what to do. Okay.
Well now.
I can just put another wall up next turn as well.
Every defense has a weakness.
The hunt is on.
Alright, healer down.
This ends now. I will fight to my last breath.
Healer down.
Defeat is not an option. You're wide open.
Let us pry out their weakness. My turn.
And on the sage's turn, he can get both of them. Ah. Yeah, take out the sodding archer, please.
Time for some sorcery.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid.
Well, I can take out one of them.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Half tempted to just use her turn to attack. Oh, no, that's not going to do anything. Okay. All right. Yeah, if I Sanctuary there.
That's the stuff.
He's paralyzed. He's not.
Let me show you what I've learned.
But I can do this to you. Oh, it reduces their movement. It doesn't bind them. Okay.
A potion.
Another wall, please.
Let me cause some trouble.
Oh, he can only do one at a time. Okay.
My time is now.
That was paralyzed, so I may as well just take out this one. Nice. Okay, this is going considerably better than last time. Yikes. They've at least learned they can't,
I will crush you.
Oh no, oh no, I can only have one wall at a time.
You won't beat me. You've left yourself open.
Okay, please kill the archer. Sweet.
For my lord.
Time to take flight.
Right. That one's still paralyzed, so what to do? Yeah. Assuming if I get up here, I can't reach her anymore. Yeah, I think helping these out.
Forward.
Let's go for this one.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
Okay.
Have another.
This has gone so much better than last time. Oh, that's not an archer. Whoops.
Face me if you dare.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
If I must destroy myself.
Yikes. I don't think Avlora's going to be able to get to Huette, though. You can't do anything.
Cool heads shall prevail.
She's been injured. Oh, wait. I'll have her heal from that spot, then.
Your wounds are healed.
The tides are turning.
Okay, his paralysis is done.
Now.
He just needs to heal.
The heavens judge you.
Oh, she will be able to get to Huette. I am going to move her up here, though, and just do a heal. Nice. She's going for her as well, right? Oh, no, he's going for... Not... Oh,
I'll take you on.
amazing.
Come on. Gotcha.
You've left yourself open. For my lord.
Nice. Oh, okay. Almost nice. All right. I can now celebrate.
If you dare.
Yeah, she can't get them there. Nice. I know she's immune to statuses, so...
Victory is ours.
Defeat is not an option. Perish.
Just die already!
I shall try my level best.
Yeah, you can't take him out, but... You can do this.
Preparation is key.
2 bags of spoils. Very nice.
I'll take you on!
You've left yourself open. That hit the mark.
Here I come.
I'm actually just going to have him conserve MP. And do agreed.
Shall we begin?
Just going to have Gila heal herself.
Be at ease. One step closer to our hope.
Oh, damn it.
Now then, to work.
Just put another wall in front of me.
Freeze.
No.
Behold true power. Stay down.
Yeah, fucking amulet. Oh, damn it. No, no, her back's not to it. It's fine.
My turn.
For my lord.
I'm going to assume that she's going to get another turn before I do.
This battle is ours.
Good lord, how much damage was that? None. Like, almost none. Yeah. Sols babes, leaving you.
Defeat is not an option. Perish.
Nice.
Time for some sorcery.
I should hopefully just be able to overpower her.
Let us try out their weakness.
You won't beat me!
Just based on the fact she doesn't have any allies left after this, and the guy upstairs.
Allow me! Ha-ha!
Oh, really?
Face me if
Yeah,
I do not
yeah.
leave survivors.
Power wasn't enough.
She doesn't get she doesn't get
For my lord.
another turn.
No true pain.
All right. Well, you've stolen the glory from that. Thank you.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Drop a nice little AoE heal here.
This will help.
AoE.
Fine.
I might just use a... Yeah, I think this is the best thing to do here.
My research bears fruit.
Very nice.
The hunt is on.
I'm gonna let Avlora go her little way.
I will crush you.
General Avlora, there is still time to save the lives of your men. Retreat now, and none will think the worse of you for it.
You share the same arrogance as your master, I see. You will taste my blade.
Mm-hmm.
Here I come.
Everyone's fully healed that he can reach, so...
From where shall we strike?
I assume she's immune to this, but
Take your turn.
I shall try my level best.
that has sort of cut off her movement.
Stay composed.
Much appreciated.
Every defense has a weakness.
Or not.
For my lord. That looked painful.
I've been waiting for this.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to have him move there.
Push on through.
I do not want Avlora to get to the
Shall we
healers.
begin?
Actually,
Go swift.
We'll get him yet.
Are we not finished?
have a chance to silence them for 2 turns. Oh, silence does nothing. Oh, but that just does more damage actually. So
I see through you.
it's desperate strike. Show me her. Deal greater physical damage when at 50% or less of your maximum HP. Sweet. Decrease your HP by 5% of your max HP to deal physical damage to a single enemy. Can I use if you? Oh, I see. So she's a Dark Knight. I can't reach her there, can I? No.
Well, that looked painful.
Here I come.
I reach her from here with this. Yes.
Don't be afraid.
I am Avlora, General
Oops.
of the full might of Esfrost's military. Stand your ground or suffer the consequences.
I'll make her regret not retreating. For all those who have fallen.
Do they have the upper hand?
Yes. Ow.
This will hurt.
For my lord.
He always chooses the wrong position.
Too slow.
Forward.
Strongest attacks. That's 91. That's 118. So let's do that.
Let us pry out their weakness.
How many points does he have? Just 2. Okay. Well, who's next? All right. You're next. So get her, Jade.
All for victory.
Aye, I'll keep on then. My knowledge grows.
Have a buff to every stat,
I've been waiting for this.
and then throw her at a wall.
Ugh. Retreat!
Got her. Exquisite spoils. Very nice.
Victory worth celebrating. The first of many on the road ahead. Of that I'm certain.
I'm extremely happy with how that went. I only lost 2 units as well. I was generally on my walk thinking, like, how do I do this? How do I beat her? Ooh, Spider Silk and a Medal of Bravery. Very nice. I think only Huette can use the Spider Silk too, so that's her sorted.
It is over, Avlora.
Like puppets on a string. You played your part well, House Wolford.
Gah. I underestimated their capacity for deceit.
What was that?
What was that?
What are those flames?
That smoke, those explosions, they come from Castle Wolford.
Byzantine reinforcements.
Exham! What in the blazes are you doing here?
I am here to declare myself the victor. My
Oh.
thanks for the diversion, Minister Sorcerer.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
What? You snake.
Is that any way to speak to the hero who won the day? Castle Wolford has fallen by my hand.
He speaks true. The flames have been lit.
Oh, shit.
Signal our defeat. Only a trusted few know to light them.
No! Then the battle is ended. It would be folly to shed blood further.
I look forward to our rematch. Well then, Lord Serenoa, I would be grateful if you returned with me to Castle Wolford. Of course, you are free to celebrate your victory here with Minister Sorcerer. However, I am sure your father and your people sorely miss your company.
I have been bamboozled.
I understand. Let us be on our way then.
Yikes. They're all snakes. They're all snakes.
Three armies clash, their battle cries ringing across blood-soaked fields. When the chaos subsides, the gallant figure of Exum Marshal stands victorious. General Avlora sees the tide turning against her and retreats before it swallows her whole. The bitter taste of defeat is unfamiliar to her tongue.
This is not the direction I thought this would go.
Don't think that seat's meant for you, friend. Lord of the house only.
Ah, but who is lord over a fallen castle? By rights, it should belong to its conquerors. From my perspective, it is clear who that is.
Those purple flames. So that was the full measure of Hyzant's new weapon.
Beautiful, courtesy of our capable researchers at the Ministry. I'm afraid it's still a work in progress, but I hope you found our initial display compelling. If not, I'm sure my men could be persuaded to give another.
Get the point.
There is no need for that. I will not see my people suffer further.
I'm glad we've reached an accord. Leave us.
Yes, my lord.
What is the meaning of this?
It is all too easy to make enemies when one is young and talented. And so every so often, I must put on a display like this. Anyhow, I've come to speak with you, Lord Serenoa. Once I've said my piece, we shall leave.
What could I possibly gain
What?
from hearing you out?
There are parasites within Hyzant that grow fat on the goddess's blessing at the expense of those who deserve it. I would ask for your aid in purging the sickness from our beloved nation.
What?
I'm listening. Go on.
This is like proper Game of Thrones shit. Like, what is going on?
Before boring you with details, allow me to give you this.
What is it?
The latest medicine developed at our ministry.
And why would we need anything your alchemists brew up? Lord Simon will be back on his feet in no time.
Ah, so the rumors are true then.
Curses! Byzantine trickery!
The draft is efficacious, you can be sure. His heart will beat as steadily as it did in youth.
Thank you.
Pray, save your gratitude until after you've heard the favor I ask in return.
You would propose a deal.
I would. You are familiar with Minister Sorsley End. As head of his house, and one of the Saintly Seven, long has he overseen the distribution of salt. Which would be all well and good, were he not profiting personally by abusing his station. He peddles salt outside the purview of the consortium.
But how is that possible?
A man of his influence has his means, no doubt. The consortium is not well liked by all, 'tis true, but they have done more good than harm in ensuring that each nation is given fair treatment in matters of trade. If these claims against Minister Sorsley are true, he would be in direct violation of the Accords.
Precisely so, and in his violation he would leave an indelible stain on our nation's reputation.
The source is vast, and not even a legion of guards could hope to have eyes on every inch of it.
Of course, we must bear some of the responsibility for Minister Sorsley's misdeeds. However, the fact that Esfrost is implicated in these dealings makes the matter somewhat more delicate.
I have heard rumors. It seems they were true.
Then you understand that his greed touches the lives of people even outside our nation's borders. Which brings us to my request.
What would you have us do?
I would see Minister Sorsley relieved of his position.
And his life, I take it?
A man after my own heart. Speaking of which, I pray your Lord Father sees a quick recovery. Now, I shall return the castle to your safekeeping.
That's quite generous of you.
I've already made quite the request of you. To impose any more would be unseemly.
I take it this request isn't one we can refuse.
I would recommend it, yeah.
Well then, I shall take my leave. May our next meeting bring good tidings.
And just in general, like, we've completely burned any goodwill we had in Esfrost as well by turning on them, so we're a bit stuck here. Oh dear. Eridor's back in another person's character. See a gamer, if not, he doesn't get enough salt. Salt is so clearly an analog for cocaine in this game. Like, it has to be.
Working hard again today, I see. How fares the research?
Oh, every time I forget that auto doesn't turn on by default.
It progresses, and shall continue to do so, provided you remain out of my way.
Never one to mince words, are you? What is it you're researching exactly?
Your questioning remains distressingly inefficient. As I explained just yesterday, I'm exploring something truly groundbreaking.
And I'm asking you precisely how and why it's groundbreaking.
That would entail a thorough explanation of surface melting on ice crystals, one even you could understand. From there, I would have to explain how the quasi-liquid film on said crystal can then be thermodynamically stabilized.
All right, you win. I'm sorry I asked. But I can tell by your attitude all this work isn't good for you. You should join me for a swig of wine.
I'd rather not.
And why not?
Research has shown that wine inhibits the brain's higher functions.
Fewer words, more wine. This might shake a brilliant new idea out of that massive head of yours.
But My precious research!
That is like every interaction at uni in first year.
All I desire is to carry out my research without interruption. Are you listening, Eridor? My research on my terms. Why can they not grant me this one thing?
Yeah, well...
This cannot stand, Eridor. You hold me out here, yet you haven't so much as haven't touched your glass.
Yeah, been in this interaction.
Oh, so you're an angry drunkard, are you? Lovely.
Yeah.
Me? A drunkard? Balderdash. It's the damn ministry. All their restrictions and secrecy. How are we to move forward if we can't share our techniques? Am I wrong?
You're damned right. As always, of course, about everything.
Sin on all that knowledge and skills it's not good. Worse than me locking myself up here.
Yeah.
Glorious silence. Fool would never show. Right then. Off to bed with you.
Bye. That was fun. I'm just gonna nip to the encampment and do level up stuff. Have you got anything new? Nah. Do you have another? No, you don't have any more medals of bravery. I feel like it needs to be Anna next. Yeah, it's really difficult because I just instinctively feel like the mages need the recruitments, the promotions more. Just because all of their things... Yeah, I'm giving it to him. Because all of their abilities cost a minimum of 2.
I'm not yet satisfied.
And they just need more TP. Yeah, so he'll get Icy Tomb at 13, Shield of Ice 18, and TP on Ice. Cool. I know that... Oh no, I don't want to do any more of these, thank you. Why do you want to look at weapons? Yeah, I literally have no one else that uses Spider Silk, I believe, so easy choice. So this increases the effect of shadow stitching or blinding. Ooh, insults or injury is pretty good. I think I'm just going to go for weapon potency, though. Need 2 more fiber. Oh, you can... We'll increase something of yours. Let's go max HP. Cool. I'm going to buy some of these as well. Amulets, that's the word. I really want to buy the golden pinky ring. But it feels like... so... I want you to have... Yeah. I'm going to swap your fire amulet for a magic ring. Actually, I'm going to buy another See if I can buy a defense ring. Or a magic defense ring. Yeah. Probably for you. Oh. Nice. Good use of resources, I think. Save because paranoia. Now let's get out. Oh.
Brother, there you are.
Cordelia!
Shh. You have to run now.
Knew it. Knew she was going to save him. God, thank God I didn't promote Roland. Or spend too much resources on him.
Come out, Your Highness.
Not so loud. Anyone finds out about this, it'll be our heads on pikes.
I'm sorry. This is all my fault.
Nonsense. You're more courageous than you know. It's time for us to go. Cordelia?
I'm staying here.
What?
That is all the more reason for me to stay. I will avenge our family. I will find out what Esfrost's schemes are. And when the time is right, I shall bring them down.
You intend to wed the Archduke, then?
Yes.
I will come for you, sister. This I swear. Until I do. Take care of yourself, will you?
Bad things are going to happen to her. No good things are going to happen to her. Nothing good. Jeez.
It seems Hyzant has withdrawn from the Wolford domain.
And left the Wolfords with their independence? How very uncharacteristic of them.
Doubtless they mean to use the Wolfords against us. The illusion of freedom will make them more pliable to an entreaty from their saviors. So not only has House Wolford defied us, but the Holy State stands with them.
I suppose even zealots can be coaxed from their pulpits. General Avlora reported the use of a weapon which caused an explosion of purple smoke throughout the battlefield.
Yes, not but bluster and fury for now. But who knows what may become of it in time. The situation has become vexing.
The failure was mine, Your Grace.
Failure does not become you, Avlora.
Send me back. Send her back.
You know what I expect.
Yeah.
May you never utter those words in my presence again.
Yes, Your Grace.
Have you news of the prince's whereabouts, Thalis?
I'm afraid not. Information seems to have slowed down to a trickle. But worry not, brother. The sizable bounty I put on his head should motivate the more industrious of our subjects to action.
We cannot let him live. Find him at all costs.
I guess they still don't know about the secret passage that the royal family can use to get in and out. And that's how he's going to get out. Is he just going to show up now?
My lord, the prince has returned.
Yes, he is. Oh, he's going to be so underleveled.
What? Is he hurt?
Slightly the worse for wear, but he appears hale, my lord.
He's not going to be pissed off, is he?
I feared we wouldn't see the day.
Sarah Noah, Will you welcome an old friend back into your home?
It's not pissed off.
With pleasure.
Anna, does anyone else know of Prince Roland's whereabouts?
None. Of that I made sure. Only those present here know where he is.
Very good. Let no one else approach these chambers.
Gustave plans to wed my sister. He will proclaim his intent soon.
Cordelia? But why would he do that?
Seize power.
A stranglehold on Glenbrook.
So the throne was his goal all along. In that case, why murder his own kin?
That bastard. Schemes upon schemes.
Cordelia seems to have accepted her fate, but I refuse to. I mean to stop this wedding. And I need your help. We must put an end to Esfrost's machinations once and for all. Together. Can I count on you?
My prince, as your friend, I must be frank. We find ourselves in a delicate situation. A single rash move could mean the loss of our home.
For now, we must let Hyzant and Esfrost think our loyalty can be won by force or intimidation.
And to that end, we have a bargain with Hyzant to fulfill. That must come first before all.
I see. Of course, I cannot blame you. You have subjects to keep safe after all. I apologize for imposing. I shall leave this place. Only tragedy will come if I stay.
Oh, poor Roland.
My prince, if I may. Considering recent events, there may be no safe haven for you in all of Norzelia. However, I have a proposition.
Speak plainly, Benedict. What is it?
Give me your royal signet. Apologies, but I will not be able to return it.
My signet! The last proof of my lineage. But why?
So you may die, my prince.
What? Oh, I see. So we can have him assumed dead. And then he can, because he doesn't have a proof of who he is, he gets to kind of move around freely.
Don't you have anything to say? I freed my brother.
We are to be wed. I must learn to forgive such rash impulses as you are prone to have.
Everyone about to marry someone with ADHD.
I spit on your forgiveness. I'll never return your hollow gestures.
As you wish. Your brother has nowhere to run in any case.
Cordelia's not doing a super great job of pretending to be complicit so that she can marry him and bring the whole thing down, but okay.
However, House Wolfort is a nuisance. A nuisance I cannot expunge without earning Hyzant's ire.
Spungy. Oh, hello.
But it would seem that no longer matters. My hour has arrived. Mine. The time has come to carve my mark into Norzelia.
Wonder if he just received the signet ring. I have two very sleepy puppies to my left. Nelson's had 2 walks this morning so that we could tire him out before stream. And Vivi's just sulky still. Because of her eye cone situation.
Hey, boss. Come take a look at this.
Oh, these two. Wait, who's that? What?
Poor soul. Or
Maybe not so poor, judging by these clothes.
Hey, Pa! Remember what I said about that reward money?
Is that Roland?
Of course I do. This might just be him.
Pa, take a look at this!
Shiny ring, huh? Is that the royal emblem? This has got to be Prince Roland.
I'm confused. I am very confused.
The corpse is regrettably too damaged to
Oh.
identify, but the royal signet is unmistakable. Aside from Cordelia, there is only one who would wear the royal family's ring. There can be no doubt. This is Prince Roland.
Excuse me, Your Grace, but about that reward.
Thalas, give them their coin.
Yes, brother.
Oh, he's just gonna murder us.
Kindly for your generosity, Your Grace.
Just gonna murder us. Us? Them. They're not us.
What a waste. Is this truly how the kingdom of Glenbrook meets its end?
House Wolford are no fools. Their friend was only a liability. They have spared themselves by forsaking the prince. They may have escaped, but there are none who would help them.
Avlora looks strikingly similar to the rest of the Glenbrook nobility.
There is no reason for us to
Just
concern
clocking that now.
ourselves with House Wolford any longer.
A shame.
Only just clocking that now.
Your poor brother, betrayed by his most trusted friend.
Oh, Roland.
Oh my god, get a good look at him. It's obviously not him. It's just a random body that they've stuck a blonde wig on.
And so, matters with the Wolfords were settled, as peaceably as could be expected. I trust they shall flourish with your support, Minister Sorsley.
Your story leaves me with one question, Exam. Was it not your forces who took Castle Wolford? Yet you leave them with their freedom.
One so accustomed to the intrigues of politics surely sees the reason why. Their true enemies are the Esfrosti. And the Hierophant would know the true reasons behind Esfrost's recent machinations. In this endeavor, a free ally would suit us better than a beaten subject.
I see. While kept on a short leash, they can be useful guard dogs. But that leash can always be cut if they prove feral.
Just so. An open hand in the right situation can win so much more than a closed fist.
You may be right.
Open hand slaps hurt.
Ah, but before I leave, the Holy One expressed some concern for you. Have you had any troubles managing this salt as of late?
None at all, naturally.
Splendid.
Oops. Oh, I'm gonna yawn. Excuse me. Sleepy. Oh, this is such a weird position to be in.
My lord, a bird from Sorsley End of Hyzant has arrived. He has offered to send us provisions and funds in light of our situation.
A most welcome offer, to be sure, but
We are just gonna go and take it anyway.
why would he extend a helping hand to us now? Could he be after something?
Undoubtedly, there are regrettably none so altruistic amongst the Saintly Seven. Seeing as Minister Sorsley has never shown much interest in other nations, I can only surmise this is a ploy to put House Wolford in his debt.
As I suspected. But our people and soldiers need all the help they can get.
This is also a good opportunity to fulfill our promise to Minister Exham.
I assure you, Minister Soreslay won't be the only one with ulterior motives in this exchange. Let us accept his proposal.
Understood. We shall discuss our countermeasures at another time.
Another chapter of like setup. So we're on chapter 9 now? Yeah, 9.
The news of Prince Roland's death spreads across the land like wildfire. With his demise, seemingly comes the end of the Kingdom of Glenbrook. But only days later, a proclamation is made that would bind Esfrost and Glenbrook. Bearer of the royal signet and last heir to the throne of Glenbrook, Cordelia is to ascend as queen.
He's got a big forehead.
Archduke Gustadolf.
Let's fit all of that brain. Yeah, dwindling light. Okay, this world is not doing super well. I can't help but wonder like what would have happened and how this would have gone if we'd been invaded by Esfrost for refusing to give up Roland.
Princess Cordelia is to wed the Archduke? What is the meaning of this? Gustadolf is the very one who invaded Glenbrook.
But King Regna is to blame for trying to monopolize the mines.
What does it matter who the princess weds as long as Glenbrook lives on?
It damn well matters to me.
Ugh. They're all the same. Silence. Atena speaking.
My people, our days of late have been dark and filled with strife. Both Glenbrook and Esfrost have suffered countless losses. And we have lost both of our beloved princes. For that, I offer you my deepest condolences. May they all rest in peace. As you all know, my father was sentenced to death for his role in this tragic event. But how do we come to grips with our sorrow and anger? How do we atone for our mistakes?
We marry.
Esfrost does not deserve your forgiveness. Do not submit to Gustadolf's will.
Let us recognize our sins as such and move forward. Archduke Gustadolf has magnanimously given us another chance. A chance to see Glenbrook to a fair and free future. As the queen of this kingdom, I, Cordelia of House Glenbrook, do hereby accept the warmth and governance of Esfrost, and swear to do everything in my power to usher in an age of peace with the Archduke.
With all due respect, sir, I do not believe Queen Cordelia to be fit for ruling Glenbrook.
She does not need to be. She is to be our figurehead, a place for the people to focus both their hope and discontent. And while the poor people of Glenbrook stumble in the dark, we shall establish a new government, one based in freedom. Once the people have had a taste of true freedom Esfrost would offer them, there will be no turning back. By the time Cordelia births an heir, both this kingdom and its people will belong solely to Esfrost.
I would be loath to stand upon a political battlefield. It is far more heartless than those of war.
I am simply breathing new life into a kingdom of tired traditions. The people will thank me for it in time.
She's starting to turn on him. She's going to get her Cecil Harvey arc.
Father, my brothers, I swear to avenge you.
She's had a bit of a day, hasn't she?
Prince Roland, have you heard about the address at the capital?
I have.
I won't forgive them for making Her Highness say such horrible things.
Enough, Hewitt.
But they lied about the king's death. They made it seem like Gustave was justified.
I said enough! Griping about it here won't change a thing. Cordelia is fighting her hardest all on her own. My heart breaks more every day I cannot save her.
Forgive me, Your Highness.
We all understand how you feel, Prince Roland.
I don't think we do.
No, I apologize. I lost control. Thinking about it will do us no good. We must rise to action.
Indeed we must. Everyone knows of your death now. That means we are free to make our next move.
Listen, my friends. Prince Roland of Glenbrook is dead. I am now merely Roland, a warrior who fled a fallen kingdom. I humbly ask for your support until the sun shines upon our royal line once again.
Ah.
Is that Sir Maxwell's?
That mask. You look just like Sir Maxwell.
This is a secret that shall stay within House Wolford.
I wonder if anyone's going to suspect.
Grant me the strength to free our home from Esfrost's clutches.
I wonder if his fighting style's changed or he's still on a horse.
How is he doing? Has he taken the medicine we received from Hyzant?
Aye. He hasn't woken, but I reckon he's breathing easier now.
Thank you. I am glad he has some relief from the pain at last. I wish I could tell Father about our situation now, but...
Lord Serenoa, if your father were awake, I am certain he would praise you for safeguarding Wolford.
Sad to say, the real trouble's only just beginning. I'll be damned if House N's protection comes for free. No doubt the longer we stay, the steeper the price.
Precisely. Minister Sorsley is not an altruistic soul.
If you were in his shoes, what would you do?
I would squeeze us dry, then look for an opportunity to.
But we won't let that happen.
Of course not. Anna is already on the move.
Anna just girl bossing everything all the time.
To protect and guide this house.
This heart ain't changed since the day Lord Simon took me in, lad. I'm ready to put my life on the line for this house. We'll get past this, one way or another. You'll see.
Thank you so much. Both of you.
This game's gone really sad. Good lord, there's a lot to listen to. Oh, stretchy neck. Oh, this guy's shown up a few times.
The body of Lord Draganus. So my son has finally returned home. I will be there soon. Is something the matter? I think it better not to look, my lord. And why is that? His face. There is no vestige of the handsome lad he once was. Oh, my son. I understand.
You are dismissed. I am so sorry, my boy. Please forgive your pitiful excuse for a father. I will find the one who did this to you. I swear it.
So he's going to be how Esfrost comes down then, I guess. Because I didn't realize that he was, or I'd forgotten that he was Dragan's father. Was Wolfort Harbour where we fought the bandits at the start? I think it was.
I see. So there is an illicit salt trade held outside the auspices of the Norzelia Consortium.
We knew this.
In this business, you cannot avoid rumors even if you try. They say sneaking under the Consortium's nose is well worth the risk, but I am not so bold.
And who is behind all this?
I wish I could say.
I am not asking you to tell me for free.
How generous of you. It's but a rumor, of course, but they say none other than Minister End in Hyzant is pulling the strings. And some free advice for you, my friend? You'd do well not to get involved.
But that's my whole thing.
I'm afraid that will cost a separate fee. Why, thank you.
Assume we're going to find that out later then. Bum, 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 bum. I know I'm only like probably like 30% of the way through this game, but God, I hope they make a sequel. Oh, good lord. Okay.
Water. On your feet. Water, please. Get back to work. You aren't the only one who's thirsty.
No setbacks, I presume?
None, sir. We are already well ahead of schedule.
Splendid. The ledger, if you would.
Yes, sir.
I would hate for there to be a problem with our numbers. I will hold on to this for now.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, sir.
Water! Put the poor thing out of its misery, Booker.
Oh.
You must be firm with the Roselle. Show them the slightest mercy, and they'll think they deserve more.
Yeah, I'm super kind of not here for this. Good lord. That is something to display in a video game. Sometimes it's okay if stuff's implied. Like we already kind of knew, but okay.
Serenoa, do you have a moment? I was hoping to talk to you about our marriage.
Oh, you're backing out.
Now that Glenbrook has been brought to ruin by Esfrost, is there any meaning to our union?
Wow.
My brother may have been planning this from the start. And yet I came to Wolfort with the intent of marrying you, completely unaware of it. It's always like this. Nothing ever
Thank you for
goes
the Hydra.
as I would wish it.
I'm gonna go and get some water in a minute.
The course of my life has always been at the mercy of others.
As has mine. Almost nothing happens the way I thought it would.
But you have a home. Somewhere you can return to someday. You are surrounded by people who care about you.
As do you, as a member of House Wolfort. Your place is with us now.
Serenoa.
And though this may sound pretentious, this is a time for you to think about your future and what you must do, Frederica. Just as I am.
I suppose you are right. What must I do?
Here you are. Master Benedict has been searching for you both.
Understood. Let him know we will return at once. You said we received a delivery from Minister Sorsley.
Yes, mostly food and materials, plus a considerable amount of coin.
That is quite kind of him.
House End is a wealthy one, even by Hyzant's standards. This would barely put a dent in their coffers. We have distributed the resources as needed. We've even managed to restock our reserves.
Wish I could be happy for the help, but I can't say I am.
Agreed. Relying on them comes at a price. They will be looking for recompense.
I believe that to be their true aim.
But this is the path we chose to walk together.
Indeed. And as long as we stay the course, the winds of favor will someday be at our backs.
I don't see it, but personally.
A missive from Minister Sorsley has arrived.
I see he wastes no time. What absurd request could he possibly have in store for us?
Nothing good, that's for sure.
Right, I might take a quick break here. Just to break things up, because there's been a lot of talking today. And I need to stretch my brain a little bit. But what I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna put words on stream on. What I'm actually gonna do is like fix the break clips thing. I can remember where I've put it. No, not there. It's around here somewhere. Oh, well, actually, first I'm going to stop the recording. That's what I'm going to do. Bye, YouTube.